Human rights campaigner, Peter Tatchell, T-A-T-C-H-E-L-L. As far as I know, this will be the world's first protest against the Pope over his specific role in the cover-up of child sex abuse allegations. And it's also Palm Sunday to boot, and there's likely to be a big procession outside the church at the same time. Okay, great. Thanks a lot, bye-bye. Bye. It's really shocking that we're going to honour him with a state visit funded by the taxpayer to the tune of about £20 million, when these allegations don't merely hang over his head, but where they point to his very clear role as an accomplice to the non-prosecution of Catholic clergy who are involved in very grave and serious sexual assaults on young people. Even today, you know, these paedophile priests have not been brought to justice. And the man in the Vatican who has orchestrated the cover-up is none other than Pope Benedict XVI. In normal circumstances, where someone is involved in covering up crimes, they are an accomplice, and that is a criminal offence. So I would argue that there is quite a strong prima facie case for saying that the Pope should be put on trial on charges of covering up child sex abuse by Catholic clergy.
It is Palm Sunday, and I represent my Lord Jesus Christ, who rode in Jerusalem on Palm Sunday. The Pope of Rome sends his blessing to the cathedral and to the bishop and the cardinal.
I totally support the Pope in every issue in faith and morals. The Pope is head of the church on earth, appointed by Christ. You are Peter. On this rock I will build my church, and the gates of hell will not overcome it. So basically, when we stand with the Pope, we stand with Christ. Basically, it's Christ that's being attacked. Christ, the Lord of history, Lord of the cosmos. Christ, the truth, Christ, the life.
We're all disappointed and saddened and hurt by what happened with the minority of priests. But this protest is anti-Pope, anti-Catholic, always, every day.
There is a saying, isn't there? I disagree with what you say, but I will fight to the death for your right to say it. I don't think they believe that.
It's happening in the home as much more so. Yeah, and why don't you do something about that? It doesn't mean that's right either. No, I'm sorry.
But you guys Catholics? No, I mean, are you Catholic? So why do you decide for the Catholics? Who should be the head of Catholic Church?
No, I didn't decide that. I'm just saying that.
No, but that's exactly what he said. He said that this Pope should resign. 1 minute. The Pope, 1 minute. Yeah, but the thing is that he said, no,
if this is the
no, but if you don't agree, you have a point to agree. We the Catholics.
I'll tell you one thing. If this is the biggest demonstration Peter Tatchell can bring, you haven't got support.
You haven't got nothing.
We know what went wrong, and we're sad.
Exactly.
But you're all out of here because actually you're anti-Catholic.
Exactly.
Anyway.
That's it.
You're anti-Catholic.
You're not even religious.
Do you go to church? Do you go to church?
The Archbishop
Oh, yeah.
They don't. Look at them. National Secular Society. What's secular about that?
Tatchell's a has-been.
Separating the church from the state.
You can't separate the church from the state.
Making sure that when this kind of things happen, it can be investigated
How?
by the proper authorities.
Yeah, that should
What
be left
about
to
the
Catholic
killing
Church.
of the unborn child? 7 million unborn children have been killed. What about their right to life?
I'd like Catholicism or Christianity in general to be marginal. I want it to just die away of its own accord. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to make it illegal or anything. I just want to withdraw state support from it and just see it die.
The Catholic Church doesn't get state support. The church
Yes, it does. It gets tax breaks. You know, the church doesn't pay taxes on its huge income. You know, it's been making money out of prostitution and the arms trade and so on for hundreds of years. It's about time we saw the back of it.
I don't agree with you.
Well, it's true. I mean, are you denying this?
He has failed the lay people of the Catholic Church who oppose the cover-up and who want to see justice for the victims. We ask all people of the Catholic faith to make your voices heard, that you do not approve of the cover-up and that you want those who are responsible to take that responsibility.
More and more young children became victims of child abuse. At the Catholic Church's own admission, around 35,000 offenders worldwide. The Pope should resign. The Pope should resign. The Pope should resign. The Pope should resign. The Pope should resign.
You haven't got your facts right.
If you don't agree with child sex abuse, then what you should be doing is standing here with us. What we're doing here is not against Catholic Church or Christian beliefs. What we're against is the fact that people choose to cover up the fact that children get abused.
Yes, and I think we all would feel that too. This happened many years ago. Look, nobody.
It still continues. Exactly.
He just shouts down. You couldn't discuss. No, I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to you. No, you. I want to talk to you. He's not. He's just shouting rubbish down.
No, you just don't want to listen because you don't accept the truth. Facts.
I've been on this 70 years. I've worked in Africa.
You should know a lot better than
yes,
you've been in this 70 years.
I
because
do.
You should clearly know that child sex abuse by anyone, be it male, female, priest or anything, is despicable. You cannot stand and tell me, as a woman who's been in that church, that child sex abuse is you can condone it. Okay, well that's what you should be standing here with us. And
no, I wouldn't stand with you because the church is.
The choice is yours.
You'll never win. I will not ignore because I couldn't discuss with you.
You're turning a blind eye to something which you should be, as a woman especially, as a woman, you should be like, do you know what, that's a gay.
You're talking
every fibre of me.
You're talking rubbish.
Okay, equally so. Take care.
Just go,
have a safe journey home.
Go back to school, dear.
Have a safe journey home.
The important thing to remember about Pope Benedict and Cardinal Ratzinger, as he was before he became Pope, is that he, unlike some other people, he has always taken a very strong line in dealing with these very serious allegations and outrageous crimes. He took it so seriously that he used to spend every Friday going through these files of cases. He used to call it his Friday penance. He found it so upsetting. And a number of steps were taken while he was still prefect of the Congregation of the Doctrine of the Faith to deal with these allegations. I don't think there's any question of the Pope resigning. He's done a lot. He's done the right thing, and he will continue to do so. And far from resigning, we actually need him there. So I think the question of resignation is out of the question, actually. As regards coming to England, he will say profound things, and even where people disagree with him, people are free to disagree in a civil way, and that's the nature of a democratic and open society. But what is not in the nature of democratic and open society is silencing people you don't agree with, or cutting them off or repudiating them. And I think that is not the appropriate way to be approaching the Pope's visit. I think we should be welcoming. I think we should be listening to what he has to say. And it may very well be that a lot of people are quite pleasantly surprised when they actually hear what he does have to say from his own lips, as opposed to having it filtered or portrayed in certain ways by certain people who disagree with him anyway.